serious thing to say to a girl you just met.
I like baseball, movies, good clothes, fast cars, and you. What else you need to know?
Johnny Depp plays bad guy John Dillinger, and Christian Bale plays FBI newbie Melvin Purvis. In the movie Public Enemies, the real-life cops and robbers story is documented after the great story of Dillinger and how he made the FBI look like fools in the early days of the organization. Johnny Depp said that Dillinger knew he had the people on his side and the perception as a modern-day Robin Hood.
Dillinger, who was extremely savvy for a guy who was, basically come up from nowhere, knew that his love for the people and the people's love for him would work in his favor. So there was a kind of, on some level, there was a sort of a Robin Hood in John Dillinger, and he used that. I mean, he was not dumb. He was very smart to use that.
Depp said Dillinger was articulate and was more akin to a rock star than a hardened criminal.
He didn't see himself as a criminal in a bad way. I mean, he went out there as a rock and roll star, John Dillinger. He spoke to them and owned them while he was speaking to them. He was very, very charismatic, very powerful in that way. And every time he spoke, he made Hoover and his boys look like chimps,
He said that Dillinger in reality was no match for Bale and his Purvis character.
I'm sure Christian would have a different point of view on this than I do, but I don't think they were evenly matched. I think Dillinger was his instinct and his abilities far surpassed that of Purvis. But especially at the time, I think Purvis was given virtually an impossible task. And he obviously had done very well. But I think that, again, to reiterate, the only reason that they got Dillinger was because somebody ratted him out, and that's it. Other than that, they'd still be debating where he ended up to this day. I'm sure of it.
Public Enemies opens in theaters this weekend.